Fire. It's a fundamental element, a primal force that has captivated humanity since the dawn of time. For our ancestors, fire was more than just a source of warmth and light, it was a symbol of survival and progress. Around the flickering flames, stories were shared, bonds were forged, and civilizations took root. Imagine a time before lighters and matches, when creating fire was a testament to human ingenuity. Our ancestors, through careful observation and experimentation, discovered ways to conjure flames from their surroundings. From the flint and steel method of Europe to the hand-drill technique of Africa, we will uncover the diverse ways humans have harnessed fire. Join me as we delve into the heart of firecraft, rediscovering the ancient skills that kept our ancestors warm and connected to the natural world. In Europe, where ancient forests met wind-swept plains, our ancestors developed a fire-making technique that relied on striking sparks. This method, known as the flint and steel method, harnesses the power of friction to ignite tinder and spark a flame. The flint and steel method harnesses the power of friction to ignite tinder and spark a flame. It was a crucial survival skill, especially in the harsh climates of ancient Europe. This method, widely practiced across Europe for centuries, speaks to the resourcefulness and ingenuity of our ancestors. They mastered the art of creating fire, a vital element for warmth, cooking, and protection. The flint and steel method requires three essential components: a piece of flint, a steel striker, and a tinder bundle. Each of these components plays a critical role in the fire-making process. Flint, a hard, sedimentary rock, produces sparks when struck. Its unique properties make it ideal for this purpose. The steel striker, a piece of high-carbon steel, creates a shower of molten sparks. These sparks are hot enough to ignite the tinder. The tinder bundle, a collection of dry, fibrous material, catches the embers and nurtures them into flames. The choice of tinder is crucial for a successful fire. To create fire, one must first prepare the tinder bundle. This involves carefully selecting and arranging the materials to ensure they catch the sparks effectively. This involves gathering dry, fibrous materials such as charcloth, birch bark, or dried grass. These materials are known for their ability to catch and hold a spark. Once the tinder bundle is ready, the flint and steel are held close together, with the striker positioned at a slight angle to the flint. This positioning is key to generating effective sparks. A swift, downward strike of the steel against the flint sends sparks flying towards the tinder bundle. The motion must be quick and precise. With practice and patience, a spark will ignite the tinder, creating a glowing ember that can be nurtured into a roaring blaze. This method, though ancient, remains a testament to human ingenuity and survival skills. Journey with me to the African savannah, where the rhythm of life beats to the pulse of the drums, and the air is filled with the sounds of nature. Here, the dance of fire is not just a spectacle, but a sacred ritual, deeply embedded in the culture and traditions of the people. Amidst the vast grasslands and acacia trees, our ancestors perfected the hand drill method, a testament to human endurance and ingenuity. This ancient fire-making technique relies on the friction generated by rubbing two pieces of wood together to create heat and fire, a process that requires patience and skill. The hand drill method requires two primary components, a fireboard and a spindle, each carefully selected and prepared. The fireboard, a flat piece of wood with a small indentation, serves as the base for the spindle, holding it steady during the process. The spindle, a thin, straight stick of hardwood, is rotated rapidly within the indentation on the fireboard, generating friction and heat, which are crucial for fire creation. To create fire, one must first prepare the fireboard and spindle, ensuring they are in optimal condition for the task. The spindle is shaped to a point at one end and rounded at the other, ensuring smooth rotation and effective friction. A small pile of dry tinder, often made from shredded bark or other fine materials, is placed beneath the notch in the fireboard, ready to catch the ember. The spindle is placed in the indentation on the fireboard, and the hands are used to rotate it rapidly back and forth, applying downward pressure to generate the necessary heat. As the spindle spins, friction builds, generating heat and eventually producing fine wood dust that ignites, creating a glowing ember. This ember is then carefully transferred to the tinder, where it is nurtured into a flame. Section 4, compressing the elements, the fire piston. Our journey now takes us to the lush rainforests of Southeast Asia, where our ancestors developed the fire piston. This unique fire-making technique harnesses the power of compressed air to generate heat and ignite tinder. The fire piston consists of a hollow cylinder and a tightly fitted piston. The cylinder, typically made from wood, bone, or horn, houses the piston. The piston, with its airtight seal, allows for the rapid compression of air within the cylinder. To create fire, one must first prepare a small piece of tinder, often made from dried fungi or char cloth. The piston is then inserted into the cylinder and struck sharply with the palm, rapidly compressing the air inside. The rapid compression generates heat, enough to ignite the tinder. With a gentle puff of breath, the glowing ember can be transferred to a larger tinder bundle and coaxed into flames. Section 5. Rhythmic friction, creating fire with the bow drill. Our exploration of ancient fire-making techniques now leads us to the Americas, a continent teeming with diverse cultures and rich histories. The indigenous people of this vast land developed unique methods to harness nature's resources. Here, our ancestors developed the bow drill method, a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. This technique was crucial for survival, providing warmth, protection, and a means to cook food. This fire-making technique harnesses the power of rhythmic friction to generate heat and ignite tinder. The process is both an art and a science, requiring skill and patience. The bow drill method requires three primary components: a bow, a spindle, and a fireboard. Each part plays a critical role in the fire-making process. The bow, crafted from a flexible branch and a length of cordage, provides the rotational force needed to spin the spindle. The choice of materials is essential for the effectiveness of the bow drill. The spindle, a straight stick of hardwood, is rotated against the fireboard, generating friction and heat. The type of wood used for the spindle can greatly affect the success of creating fire. The fireboard, a flat piece of wood with a small indentation, serves as the base for the spindle. The indentation helps to hold the spindle in place while it is being rotated. To create fire, one must first prepare the bow, spindle, and fireboard. This preparation is crucial for ensuring that the components work together effectively. The bow is strung with cordage, and the spindle is shaped to a point at one end and rounded at the other. This shaping allows the spindle to rotate smoothly and generate the necessary friction. The spindle is placed in the indentation on the fireboard, and the bow is moved back and forth, rotating the spindle rapidly. This motion is key to building up the heat needed to start a fire. As the spindle spins, friction builds, generating heat and eventually producing fine wood dust that ignites, creating a glowing ember. This ember is then carefully transferred to a tinder bundle to start a flame.